So as I said at the beginning of the show, I did have panic attacks for a period of 7 years and anxiety. In my case, I knew what was bringing on the panic attacks. It was the fear of death that I had. So I wasn't just having like random panic attacks or waking up, just jumping out of my sleep, having a panic attack, as I know some people do. I could actually trace where the panic attack was coming from, because it would start with the anxiety about, thinking about death, and that would bring on the panic attack. So I always knew what the problem was. But what I'd like to focus on today is something that I was actually watching the other day. It was an expert actually, and she used to have panic attacks. I think she still has the odd one here and there. And she was saying, in her opinion, that when a person has a panic attack, they should embrace it, and they should embrace the anxiety and kind of go through it. Now, for me, that really didn't make sense, because having been panic attack free for over 21 years now, because I know it's possible to be completely free from panic attacks, I think the worst thing you can say to someone is embrace your panic attacks, embrace your anxiety, and just ride through it, because it's a horrible feeling. It's the most awful, terrifying, gut-wrenching, impending doom that you can feel. It's horrible to go through it. So if there's a way that you can actually get rid of panic attacks and anxiety altogether, you should go for it, as I did. And by the way, if you want advice on that, you can contact me personally on chris@chrissybshow.tv. However, having said that, I think an element of anxiety isn't a bad thing. Sometimes it does actually mean that you care about something. Plus, if you kind of listen to that anxiety, not in terms of embracing it and making it, it's a part of you, but actually it helps you sometimes to kind of trace what the issue is. So you need to kind of take a step back, acknowledge what you're feeling, and then ask the question, okay, why am I feeling this way? Has something recently happened that's made you worried? Has something changed in your life recently that, maybe it's even a good thing. Maybe, you're going off to uni for the first time, or, you're welcoming a new baby into the house, or, you're getting married. There's different things. Even good things can bring about anxiety, because it's something new for you. It's something unknown. And you do feel, it's normal to feel nervous. It's normal to kind of not quite know what to expect. And that does bring on an element of anxiety. But it's very important to identify why you are feeling that way, because then you're able to do something about it. You can put certain measures in place that you can actually deal with certain things, good and bad, that happen to you. So as I said, anxiety in itself, if as long as you use it as a tool to identify what's going on in your life and making positive changes, it can be like a kind of alert that, something needs to be dealt with. That, I would say, is the only good thing about anxiety, because it kind of just identifies things that we need to deal with. However, I will never ever agree that anxiety is a good state to be in all the time and that it's a part of you, because I don't believe that it is. And if it is something that is ongoing, it's there for a long time, it's causing you panic attacks, it's causing you to get depressed and have all sorts of other mental health issues, something needs to be done about it. And if that means, going to see a professional, finding help your own way, definitely do that.